Pikachu is confused. Come on, Pikachu, I know you can make it. I know you can do it. Go, you can do it. Your Pikachu has hurt itself in confusion. Must not rage quit. Hello YouTube, this is Chriz Maniac bringing you folks another Pokemon X and Y Y5 battle. And this battle is an NU match versus Zachary. So, looking at both of our teams, I have a pretty standard NU team. I have my Water, Fire, Grass core with like 3 other Pokemon to like support that. And looking at Zachary's team, it looks like he has a pretty threatening team with lots of powerhouses, especially with that Rampardos and that Raticate. That Raticate sucked me last time when I faced Zachary. But the real dangerous rodent in his team is Zachary's Pachirisu. And his Pachirisu is so annoying. It has moves such as Sweet Kiss, which confuses you, and Nuzzle, which is basically a Thunder Wave with base 20 power. And those two combined would like just paralyze and confuse your Pokemon so that they can't even move, they can't do anything. And his Pachirisu would like Super Fang you and just all that sort of nonsense. And basically, half of this video is Pachirisu trolling the heck out of me. Spoiler alert. So this battle is pretty interesting. Pachirisu gives me the most trouble in this match, surprisingly. Not his Rampardos, not his Raticate, but it's just his Pachirisu. Anyways, I lead off with my Hitmonchan because I predict him to set up rocks with his Gigalith. And that is what he's going to do. Well, hopefully, anyways, because if he goes for Earthquake, I'm dead. But he goes for Stealth Rocks, that's predicted, that is great, because he lost one Pokemon for Rocks. And that is generally a good trade-off in most cases. So I spin away his Rocks, and I can just punch him next turn and take him out. So I spin his Stones away, he goes for Earthquake, it takes me out because I'm at -1, and Hitmonchan has pretty garbage defense. So down goes Pack, but I could bring in my next Pokemon and revenge KO my Hitmonchan, and that is great. There's no rocks in the field. That's why I wanted it in the first place. Hitmonchan was in this team to deny rocks on the field, and he has done his job well. So down goes Gigalith. In comes his next rock Pokemon, which is Diamond Head, his Rampardos. Rampardos is a big threat. It has one of the most powerful attacks of any non-legendary Pokemon in the whole game, other than Mega Pokemon that I forgot. And it can hit really hard, even harder than their Manatine probably. But I go for a Chatter, it hurts himself in confusion, which is great, because now he's gonna hurt himself a lot because of his massive attack stat. But he snaps out of his confusion right here, he goes for a Rock Polish. That's fine by me because my Leaf Yawn is a defensive wall. I can take any sort of move that he throws at me, and I can just retaliate back with a Leaf Blade. And strangely enough, I dodged that Rock Slide, and that kind of sucks for Zachary because that Rock Slide might have done like 20%, but that doesn't really matter because that's only a bit anyways. But in comes the real threat of Zachary's team, that little devil of Pachirisu. And basically for the next 3 to 4 minutes, is Pachirisu just paralyzing my whole team with Nuzzle and going for a Sweet Kiss. And this Pachirisu is just sitting here with its extremely annoying moveset of Charm, Sweet Kiss, what's the other move? Nuzzle, and Super Fang, and my whole team just gets broken down slowly by this Pachirisu. Anyways, I set up my own rocks on the field, which is great. Rocks are almost always beneficial to you if they're on the other side of the field because it slowly breaks down your opponent's Pokemon. And you need to slowly break down your opponent's team if you want to have a bigger chance of winning. Anyways, I bring in Dissonancy, my Chatot, and he goes for Seekers right here. I'm like, okay, Chatot, you can break through confusion, and you can Boom Burst this Pachirisu, and you can knock it out in one shot. But he outspeeds me, goes for a Nuzzle, and I am paralyzed and confused at the same time. And my Chatot looks like she is confused as heck, and it looks like she won't do anything this match because, yeah, I'm confused, and I am paralyzed, and I have a Super Fang. But I snap out of confusion right here, which is nice, but I get paralyzed at the same time. So he just keeps on going, like for that Sweet Kiss on me, for that Thunder Wave. I'm hoping at this point that my Chatot will get out of confusion, but she is still confused, unfortunately, slowly taking out my Chatot, giving me a slow, painful death. and it is really slow and painful just watching your Pokemon like slowly die and they can't move and they're confused as heck. But I go for the mirror move right here. I was hoping he would go for a Sweet Kiss so I could confuse him given it taste of his own medicine. But at that point I was just clicking a random button because I was thinking that I was gonna be confused or paralyzed, but I could have boom bursted him and done a lot of damage to him. Anyways, I've had enough of this. It's time to bring in the power. Themistocles, the Samurai, is ready to smash this Pachirisu, given if I don't get confused right now. And I am paralyzed actually. And I go for the Swords Dance. I break through paralyzed, which is great. And now next turn I can go for the Aqua Jet and hopefully take this Pachirisu out. But looking at how much my foul play did earlier, it's not invested in any attack or special attack probably, so it's probably fully defensive. And this Pachirisu could just keep on living, it eats his nut or whatever, and it goes for that Charm, which takes out my my boost with Swords Dance. And like I'm at -2 now. And I'm like, ugh, this thing is gonna be unkillable, this battle will last forever. I go for the Razor Shot right here, just trying to chop that thing in half. I do like 30% to it, which is pretty nice. And I get on right out of there because I can't really do much with -2 attack. And I bring in Parsley, my Leafeon, just so I could hit him up with some sort of move, or just switch back into Themistocles, my Samurott, for next turn. Anyways, it goes for a Nuzzle, paralyzing his third Pokemon now, and my whole team is basically paralyzed. But I have a cure for that because I could go for that Heal Bell with my Leafeon and heal my entire team of that paralysis, which is great. It's so refreshing. Because half my team paralyzed, but now they're just not paralyzed anymore, and which lowers his chance of actually surviving with this Pachirisu, which is great. I want that thing dead. Go away, Pachirisu. Now I bring in my Samurott now, ready to smash this thing. He goes for a Super Fang, and it does quite a bit of damage to my Samurott. And I go for that Aqua Jet, just trying to take this Pachirisu out. And finally, this thing goes down. So go away, hate you. Wow, finally. So that little episode of pain and death was out of the way. And now we are back to normal, in the normal game. Anyways, in comes Zachary's Eradicate. I predict his Sucker Punch right here and I go for the Swords Dance, boosting my attack to +2, and there's nothing to charm me now, and I can basically hurt his whole team really hard. Anyways, he goes for a Sucker Punch right here, outspeeds me, which unfortunately ends my Samurott's life early, and I could have done so much damage to his team. But now, in comes the best condiment that I could ever put on your plate, Parsley. And he goes for a Flame Charge right here, but I can take that. I'm a physical wall. I could just tank all your hits, retaliate back with a Leaf Blade, almost knocking Eradicate out, but that Eradicate is basically done for because it still has burn on it. And Zachary's Eradicate is going to go down to his own Flame Orb. So last time Eradicate sucked me, but not today. That Eradicate is down, is going to get burnt by its own Flame Orb. So in comes Pikachu, his Pikachu. That's a pretty funny name, by the way. And I'm hoping this thing doesn't have Hidden Power Ice, and it looks like it doesn't. And I can just knock this thing out, cut it right in half with a Leaf Blade, and this Pikachu just gets straight taken out. And I don't think that critical hit mattered because Pikachu has such garbage defense. Like, I think it has base 30 or base 40 defense, and that won't be enough to survive a Leaf Blade. Even though I have no attack investment, I still knock it out. Anyways, in comes Zachary's last Pokemon. I can just smash this thing with a Leaf Blade after he waterfalls me. Yeah, you can't flish me to death because I have Wish, and I would just outstall you eventually. And I can just go for a Leaf Blade, cut this Bloodstone in half also, and down goes Zachary's last Pokemon. Now, I know this battle was quite one-sided, but that Pachirisu was so annoying. I just wanted to share it with you guys, show how powerful Confusion plus Paralysis really is. It's a good reason why Smogon banned Swagger from competitive play, because it really takes out the skill in Pokemon battling, in my opinion, and it just bases it on luck. And half the battle was based on luck that I just showed you folks. Anyways, folks, I hope you enjoyed this battle. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you did, and I'll see you folks next time.